Hey guys, Problem1701 here, and today I want to talk about the announcement that they're doing a new version of Web of Fear, which will be released in 2021. I'm actually very excited about this. I like Web of Fear. I own the DVD of it with episode 3 being the reconstruction. Of course, Web of Fear was the one that was missing, but it's one of the two that was, I believe it was actually discovered originally in 2011 and they released them in 2013 or early 2014. But it was one of the Patrick Troughton stories that was thought missing, and they actually recovered most of it. They recovered all of Enemy of the World and all but episode 3 of Web of Fear. I like Web of Fear. I don't super love Web of Fear like I do some other stuff. Like, it's not in my top 5 Troughton ones, but it's really good. I enjoy it. It's got a good atmosphere to it. Plus, it's the introduction of the Brigadier, and I love me some Brigadier, even though he's only a colonel at the moment. But I love they're doing a steelbook for it because I love Doctor Who steelbooks. The great thing is that they're animating episode 3, which I love that they're doing, especially since episode 3 is the episode where Lethbridge Stewart shows up, and so it kind of sucks that that's the one that's missing. But I love that they're animating it. I love the animation style. It's kind of a 3D animation look. They actually have a trailer they did, and the trailer uses that animation style to announce it. And it was basically a remake of the trailer for the original Web of Fear. They took the audio from that and then remade it with this new animation style, and the trailer looks great. I really enjoyed it. I know some people seem to like it, some people don't seem to like it. I loved it. I would love to see more use of that kind of animation. I thought it looked really, really good, very natural, very fluid. I do hope when they animate episode 3 that they do it in black and white and in 4:3. I don't really mind so much in the newer ones they're animating when they do them in color and black and white, and if they do it in 16:9, because most of the stories are missing, so it's fine. You know, it looks fluid throughout the whole story. But I think when you have a story that's 6 episodes and 5 episodes already exist, you want to kind of match that look, or else the missing episode is going to stand out like a sore thumb. So I think when you animate episode 3 for Web of Fear, it needs to be in black and white, and it needs to be in the 4:3 aspect ratio, or it's just going to look weird surrounded by the other 5 surviving episodes. Now, the trailer they did was actually in color and in 16:9, but again, it was just a trailer to advertise the story, and I was fine with that. So I'm very excited about it. What I really want to know is what the Steelbook artwork is going to look like, because I did pre-order the Steelbook. I actually managed to get that pre-order in with Zavvi, which I pray to God it means it comes in with no dents in it. Zavvi's not known for their shipping quality, from what I've read on various boards. So I'm praying it comes in without being banged up and dented too badly, or at all, hopefully. But the only thing I hate about these animations is they wait so long to show us what the artwork for the DVD, Blu-ray, and Steelbooks are going to look like. And I've actually found the last couple Steelbooks disappointing. Fury from the Deep Steelbook and Faceless One Steelbook, while not bad, were disappointing to me. I wanted more, especially Fury, because I expected a lot more from Fury. And their Steelbook, while not bad, is not what I wanted. I love Power of the Daleks Steelbook. I love Macroterra's Steelbook. That's my favorite classic Who Steelbook. It's great. And I think for a story like Web of Fear, which is another one that definitely has spooky, suspenseful, scary, horror, atmospheric adjectives you could put on it. It is. It's very atmospheric, very claustrophobic, very because they're in these tunnels most of the time. To me, it has a very horror vibe to it, and I think the Steelbook should capitalize on that. You know, I think it should have the little webs everywhere that are everywhere. I think the webs should be there. I don't know if you put it down in the sewers or if you have a Yeti on it. If you put the TARDIS on it, personally, I'd rather have the TARDIS in the back instead of the front like they tend to do. I'd rather them do more like when they do the vinyls and the TARDIS is just kind of on the back. I'd rather the front just be cobwebs, stuff cobwebbed over, maybe a Yeti. Something spooky, something scary, something with some atmosphere to it. And you have to decide whether you want the Steelbook to look kind of animated style, or if you want it to look more live action style, which is a tough call. I'd fine either way, as long as it's spooky, as long as it looks good. I will not buy a Steelbook for something I like if it looks bad. And I'm at that point with these Doctor Who ones where if I don't like the Steelbook, I'll cancel my order for the Steelbook and just order the regular Blu-ray, unless the art for that's even worse. I actually liked Fury from the Deep's regular Blu-ray artwork. Go figure. But I'm very excited about it because Web of Fear is an important story. It ties in very nicely with Abominable Snowmen. It's a sequel to Abominable Snowmen. And it's also a great precursor to the unit family setup we're going to get with the third Doctor in, the next season. So that's kind of nice. It really is. Web of Fear really is a unit story just with the second Doctor instead of the third Doctor, and I like that a lot. Even though they're not actually called unit yet, but it's a unit story really. And that's great since the rumor is we're getting Abominable Snowmen as well. Hopefully they'll have a similar animation style they'll use for that. They'll probably wait and see how this Web of Fear one goes over. Hopefully we get a release date on it sometime soon. We haven't got it yet. So I'm very excited about it. What do you think of Web of Fear? The actual story. Do you like Web of Fear? Do you think it's overrated? Do you think it's underrated? How excited are you about this announcement, especially if it means you have to double dip? What do you think of the animation, pros and cons of it? Tell me everything you think about it. I want to know because I do answer all of my comments. I love entering into dialogue with fellow Whovians. So click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, and check out my other channel, Prowl1701, PROWL1701, where I talk about pretty much everything Star Wars. And most importantly, stay safe out there, and thank you for watching.